Mother sent me to see you.
Yeah?
You see, we haven't seen or heard of my brother Joe for ever so long, and Mother thought, after we'd read in the papers...
That I might be your brother Joe.
Yes, that's it.
Well, you can see that I'm not, can't you?
I'm not sure. You look a little like him, just as the picture in the paper did. But then again, it's been so long, and I thought of Joe so...
Well, I couldn't be your brother, anybody else's brother, because I never had a sister. So I guess that's settled.
Honestly?
You don't think I want to tell a lie at this stage of the game, do you?
No, I don't believe you would. Did you ever want to be an actor, or were you ever?
No, never.
Do you know any poetry?
Poetry?
Yes. Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush, but paint my cheek for that which... Well, don't you know what that is?
No, but it sounds sort of silly to me. Doesn't it to you?
Oh, no. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Well?
What comes next?
I don't know.
No. No, you're not Joe, are you? I had to come and find out, though. I hope I haven't made you too unhappy.
You going?
Yes, I promised it. Is it the warden, that man in there?
Yeah.
Well, I said I'd go right away if you weren't my brother, and you aren't, so...
So you're going back to your mother?
Yes.
I'm surprised that she sent a girl like you on such an errand as this, instead of coming herself.
She's very ill.
Oh. That's too bad. Well, when you tell her that her son isn't a murderer, at least not this one, that'll make her feel better, won't it?
Yes, I think maybe it will.
Only what?
Only I don't think Mother'll ever be really well again until she finds out for certain where Joe is and what's become of him.
A mother shouldn't be treated like that. I wish I'd treated mine better. By the way, you didn't tell me what your name is.
Josephine Paris.
Your brother's name was Joseph?
Yes. Yes, they used to call us Joe and Josie. That's funny, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's so very funny. I sort of like it. Hey.
What's the matter?
I was trying to think of something. Oh, what was that guy's name? Wait a minute, don't tell me. Wait a minute. I've got it. Joseph Anthony Paris.
Why, that's his name. That's Joe. How did you ever...
Wait. Listen carefully to what I say and don't interrupt me. Because we only got a minute, and I want you to get this straight so you can tell your mother. When the war came along, I want you to get this straight so you can tell your mother. When the war came along, I enlisted and was overseas for 4 years with the Canadians. Early one morning, we'd staged a big trench raid. And there was an officer who'd been wounded coming back. He was lying out there between the lines under fire. Well, all of a sudden, a young fellow dashed out of a trench not far from where I was and went for that officer. The chances were about 1,000,000 to 1 against him. And he must have known it, but he went out just the same. He got the officer in his arms and started back, but he'd only gone a few yards when a shell landed right on top of the two of them. Afterward, we got the identification tag. And that was the name. Joseph Anthony Paris.
Oh.
If that was your brother's name, you can tell your mother that he died like a brave man and a soldier.
Joe? My brother Joe? Dead? And you were there? You saw it?
I was there and saw it. It ought to make your mother happy to know her boy died as a soldier and not as a criminal.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Does it make you happy, too?
Yes. So happy. After what we were both afraid of. Yet I'm sorry for you. So truly sorry. I wish I could only do something to make you a tiny bit happier, too. Is there anything I could do?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
I can't tell you. I shouldn't even have let myself think of it.
No, please tell me. I want you to, for Joe's sake. Tell me what I can do.
Well, in all the months I've been in this hideous place, you're the first girl I've seen. I've been terribly lonesome tonight. And if you really want to do something for me, for your brother's sake, you see, you're going to leave me in just a minute, and I haven't any sister of my own or anybody else to say goodbye to me. So if you could really say goodbye, if you could kiss me goodbye, would you?
Yes.
God bless you. Goodbye, my dear.
Good night. Goodbye.
What is it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I was thinking what I used to say to my brother for good night. And if only I could have said it for him just once more. For goodbye.
What was it?
I told it to you before, and you said it was silly.
Say it again.
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Goodbye.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes. Peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest.
Come, my boy.
Is it time, Father?
Yes, it's time.
Listen, Father. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death, but once.
Dyke, it's time now. Time to go.
My son.
All right. Let's go. Walk with me, Father.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Meredith Wilson plays How to Win Friends and Influence People.